What up? What up? What up? You too. We got the coach in the building with us today. So it's gonna be a show. How y'all
Happy
fellas
Saturday.
doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy
Mhm.
Saturday. It's cold as hell outside though. For me. And so we about the storm coming through. So I just ran out real quick. Went to the supermarket because I tried to order stuff online, but it seemed like everything is sold out. So I have to go there
Mhm.
to pick my stuff up. I went to one yesterday, and everything was gone, and I went to one close to the house today. So that's why I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. So Keith, are you representing?
I got Bulls since
Yeah.
since my Bear season is over. This is an old Jimmy shirt.
Shout out to Jimmy with his tour to
Sucks about that
Achilles.
injury for him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that hurts
Strikers,
bad.
Commanders.
being a
Yes.
Warrior fan myself, yeah, that Jimmy
Mhm.
Butler injury is a sensitive subject right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's still doing it, man.
Yep.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
amazing.
I wasn't
Even as a
expecting.
Warrior fan with Steph Curry, and we're struggling a little bit, and I'm sitting there saying, get the ball to Jimmy and let him drive,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
Let's get a bucket. Let's not
We
worry
make
about
something happen.
right, man. Stop living at the 3-point line. We ain't doing it right now.
Mhm.
Our plus minus with Jimmy, I think it's like 218, something like that for
He's an
men.
he's an incredibly talented ball player for sure.
I saw a report that said this might be Kerr's last year with the team.
Yeah, I won't be mad about that. I won't be mad about that at
I
all.
would.
Yeah,
We've had a pretty good run under Steve.
it had a good run, but Draymond Green got he got something on him. He got some like secret pictures or something. He lets Draymond get away with too much. You need to, I don't
Dray,
know. Dre
It's
Drake is
like Reed and Kelsey.
yeah, he's a character, man.
yeah, yeah.
Kelsey will bump into Reed and get all in his face screaming.
Well,
He's
you
like, oh,
remember
whatever.
as a Chicago fan, you guys had one back in the day, Dennis Rodman. That guy,
Oh.
that
Married
guy could,
himself.
Yeah,
yeah,
he married himself.
that that guy could rub a person the wrong way once
Those
or
guys are
twice.
fun to have on your
Yeah,
team.
he did. Yeah, they're good to have on your team to not to go
Go
against them.
against is annoying.
No, you don't want to play against.
Mhm.
That's why you sign them so that you don't have to play against.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why you signed him. Like, I don't want to deal with this guy. I don't want to go against this guy. Put him on my
And it's
team.
too late with Draymond. They already paid him on the contract that he's on. If they want to get out of it, they should have done it before he got this deal.
Yeah, he make too much money. Well,
He's a fan favorite, you know that.
oh
Mhm.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
The fans of the Warriors think Draymond Green is, probably as good as sliced bread.
Tibbs wanted him when he was in Chicago when he was coming out the draft. That would have
Oh,
been fun.
yeah, yeah.
With have him with a younger Jimmy and D Rose. I think that year we would have had Powell too.
Mm.
Chicago won enough, man. You had Michael Jordan, man. Let somebody else have some fun.
That's a long time ago.
You
Yeah.
selfish bastard. Let somebody else have some fun.
Mhm. You know, our ownership now they don't. That's all they talk about.
Uh-huh.
They say, oh, whenever when the sales go down low, that's why we got the D Rose jersey retirement this weekend because sales are down.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I can
I think it's
relate to
happening
that.
tonight.
Being a Raider fan,
Uh-huh.
seeing highlights from 30
Yeah.
years ago, since it's been
Yeah, y'all
24
live in
years
glory.
since the last
Yeah.
Super Bowl appearance.
It's just like, come on.
Sheesh.
When I was a kid, young kid growing up in the East Bay in California, you had the Oakland A's. They were in World Series 72, 73, 74. The Warriors win the NBA championship in 74 by sweeping the then Washington Bullets. They're called the Wizards now.
Yeah.
You can't call teams the Bullets.
Mhm.
That's out of
Yeah.
And then the Raiders win their first Super Bowl in 1976, beating the Minnesota Vikings at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. And as a kid, I'm thinking we just win championships here. That's
Mhm.
all we do.
It's gonna happen forever.
Yeah, and then it dried up. It dried up a little
Mhm.
bit.
That's what we're going to grow up.
The A's have done all right. They were in 3 World Series, but they only won one in 89 through 91. But yeah, that's what they do here too. They start, living in the past. When you're not good today, talk about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they were supposed to win when they had Canseco and McGuire.
Oh my God, the Bash brothers.
Yeah,
They were something to watch. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who was really fun to watch on that team was Ricky Henderson, man. That guy.
yeah.
You would just root for. He would draw a walk, and the stadium would go crazy. I mean, standing ovation. Ricky Henderson walked. Well, it was as good as a triple because he's going to steal the next two anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going to be a lockout soon for baseball because the Dodgers.
Yeah.
They're saying a lot of owners and management are getting upset with them.
With the Dodgers? Oh, they went in too much?
There's too much money. This is a big market.
It's baseball. The more they can spend as much money as you want, as long as you got it like that.
That's a fun place to watch a baseball game too. There in Chavez Ravine. Oh yeah, I watched Sammy Sosa hit 2 balls one day out of that stadium.
Oh,
not over the fence, out of the stadium.
That's gotta be crazy.
It has the wavy thing in the outfield. The ball went over that twice. Of course, his bat was corked and he was juiced up. But other than that, he was fair.
You still got to hit the ball.
Yeah,
everyone's doing that.
Still got to hit the ball.
Still got to put the bat on the ball, baby.
If everyone's doing it, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. I think 90% of them were doing it. It's just some got caught.
Yeah, I think in sports, hitting a baseball is probably the hardest thing that you do. I mean, it's the only thing that you're going to do where you're going to fail 7 out of 10 times and you're considered good at it.
Yep.
There's no. I can't think of anything where something's moving at you that fast and you got something that small in your hand.
And it's white.
Right. It ain't a racket; it's a bat. I mean, if you had a tennis racket, it would probably be a lot easier.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
But damn.
I got a stick, and I'm trying to hit a hurling.
And it moves. It's not like it goes in a straight line.
Yeah.
It moves.
Yeah. If it goes in a straight line, those pitchers don't pitch.
You got to anticipate where it's going to go. And time.
The only close thing would probably be like being a goalie in hockey.
That's it.
But that's not even.
Yeah. It's like how many shot attempts do they really get to? So, which is crazy still being a goalie.
And that's mainly because you're on skates and everything's happening so fast.
Yeah.
There's a sport I would have never been able to play with my temper.
Hockey.
You're going to put blades on my feet and give me a big stick to hit you with? Where you're at.
And you're allowed to fight too.
Right.
It's encouraged.
I don't care.
I was just watching the Devils play the other night, and someone bumped into somebody, and as soon as that happened, everyone started taking their things off, and they started fighting. I was like,
like so quick too. Like,
they're ready.
They can't get those gloves off fast enough, boy. They just all the gloves on the ice. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yeah. Like you bump into someone's teammate and they're flying at you. They already got everything taken off. They're ready to go.
Separate them from the boys, boy. In a hurry.
And they're just having fun.
So what do y'all
think
about
football players going to start fights?
What about the playoffs? NFL coming up. Big day tomorrow.
Been fun.
Big day tomorrow, man. Last week was how do you feel, Keith, man? You're right. Y'all went out pretty good.
It was close. And then since it went to overtime, I felt fine. If we had gotten blown out or dusted, then I'd be like, oh, this is horrible. But just from that throw alone at the end of regulation, I was like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think I made a comment in this show last week in the chat that I thought the Bears I thought the Bears were going to make a run.
I thought so.
Based on all the stats, we played better than the Rams that whole game. We just from that first drive when the touchdown got dropped in the end zone, I was like, oh, this can't keep going on because that's been the whole problem this whole year. Just the receivers dropping the ball they can't catch.
Dropping from the beginning, first possession.
I think it was 5 drops in that game. And Ben not going for the field goal on that first drive, I was like, oh, man, that's going to come back and score.
It was the first 2 drives they did that.
Yeah, I was telling my friends, I was like, oh, man. I was like, this is going to come back and bite us. And then we lose by 3. I was like, if we got that field goal in the first drive or even the touchdown, we wouldn't have nobody talking about overtime. It wouldn't have happened.
And I coaching high school football for the last 20 years. The thing that I've seen get worse, not better, is kids being able to catch the football.
Yeah.
And you just drop you get a hit in the hands. That's the one thing that I am really hard on the kids about. The ball hits you in the hand, catch the damn ball.
It was so many just drops.
I hate it.
Just drops.
Right?
I get it if you get hit at the same time, but
that's different.
You got to get a good snap. You got to protect the quarterback, keep him standing, and then we got to get a good throw. And we do all of that, and on the end, you drop the ball. Come on, man. You letting everybody
too many
down.
times they're already worried about running up or doing something or catching it. Like, I don't know, maybe since OBJ with his one-handed catch, people are trying to do too much.
Everybody try to catch the ball. I mean, and that's the other thing I yell a lot. Two hands, maybe we make a play on that one. If you had twice as many hands going for it, maybe.
Yeah. It's like people are scared. Like, a lot of the coaches are scared to take points now. Like, everyone has to go for it. Like, a field goal is fine, too.
Field goal's fine, too, man. You can't go on fourth down every single time.
Yeah. Because even when we did that, they had to go, I think they got it at their 5-yard line since we went for it on fourth and didn't make it. Right. But they still charged down 85 yards and they got the points anyway, so it didn't make that much of a difference.
I tell you, just about every time we've made a decision to go for it on fourth down, where we were in high school, you got to be like inside the 20, damn near, or around the 20 to have a reasonable expectation to make it. Yeah. And every time that we've gone for it on fourth down and didn't make it, there's some point back in the game where you look back and say, I wish we would have just kicked the field goal. If we would have just kicked the field goal, the game would be totally different right now.
Because in football, it's not very often that a team gets blown out in the first place. No. Games are usually close.
And the NFL, the good thing about the NFL, I think, just like college football, you had Indiana, which in my lifetime, Indiana's a basketball school, not a football school. Okay? Yeah. You watch Bobby Knight, and Indiana was a basketball school. You would expect them to be around the national championship in basketball.
This is crazy.
Now they got a quarterback going to go number one.
Yep. Now they got a quarterback that's going to go number one.
That's what I said to all my friends. What do you guys think of the Raiders' new quarterback in the national championship?
That's up to my uncle. He's
a Raiders fan.
He's a Raiders fan. I was like, how'd you like your new quarterback last night?
I was cheering for his ass. Boy, come on.
That touchdown run was nice.
That touchdown run was nice. 4th and 5.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got hit like 5 times on that run.
He got spent around and ate that.
Got to be really smart to be a quarterback in the NFL.
The last week's game, Denver and Buffalo, that was a good game. That was a good
Bo was dicing them up.
That was a good game. And now he's out.
I know. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Buffalo so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have friends of mine that are from the Buffalo area that ended up moving to California when we were kids, and we grew up together, but they were always Bills fans. And so we lived through and watched through the 4 Super Bowls in a row that they lost. And
I wanted a Bears-Bills Super Bowl.
And I had a kid who I coached in high school who came out and played for the Bills. And so I've always just kind of, the last 10, 15 years kind of rooted for the Bills. And I really wanted to see them. Plus, being a Raider fan, I wanted to see the Broncos choke to death on the Buffalo Bills. Didn't work out.
Everybody's been losing their mind over that catch interception. Nonstop. It was a good game, though.
Oh,
but my friend texted me. He was like, "Did you hear about Bo?" Right after, and I didn't know what he was talking about. Then I saw the reports coming in that he broke his ankle and everything. I was like, "Oh man!"
Broke his ankle. Like when did he break it?
It was like the second to the last play.
Yeah, he rolled out a little bit to get away from a little pressure, and I think to run a little clock. And he's trying to stay in bounds, so he takes a tackle. And he's
No, Jarrett Stidham, who hasn't played in the game, I think in 2 years.
That's
he's gonna go
crazy.
championship game.
Crazy. I
Welcome
knew
to
if
the
that was
AFC
close,
Championship.
Buffalo was going.
Mhm.
Well, I knew Denver was going to win if it was close, and you can't get them no time on the clock.
It was pretty going back and forth too.
Yep.
But
I'm drinking my coffee this morning, and when you text me, Keys, just let me just show.
Yeah.
like when Josh had that fumble, I think it was going into halftime. I was like, oh, they lost it.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, he
Yeah.
can't. I was like, it's too much. And it was such a horrible thing. He was just holding the ball, just like nothing, and just flew out of his hand.
Oh.
I was like, oh man.
And in football, in the game of football, right around the half is very, very important.
Mhm.
You're going to set the tone for the second half. You're putting yourself in position. That's why you don't take the kickoff, right? You win the toss and defer. It's that big a deal.
Mhm.
I want the ball in the
You set the
second half
tone.
because now I can control if I can try to possess it at the end of the half. So now I've got the, an offensive possession to end the half, offensive possession to start the half.
Yeah,
That's
if you can go win going into halftime and win coming out of halftime, that sets you up.
gigantic.
Mhm.
It's such a momentum switch, and in football, momentum is such a key.
Mhm. It's like that's what I was surprised. Just I don't know, the Bills. It was not fun.
It was, but
Less fun watching. More fun than watching the CJ play.
That was more fun.
What was wrong with CJ
that was a catch. That was a catch. Though.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was confusing because we had the same exact
Brandon
thing happen in our game, and then they didn't it wasn't a catch for us. I mean, it was a catch for us, but it wasn't for the Bills.
I didn't understand that at all. Once he was down with possession,
he was down
of the
by
ball,
contact.
With possession of the ball, then the guy strips it.
Yeah,
it should have been a catch. It should have been a catch and down by contact.
Yeah, it happened.
That's
the
what
same
it was
thing
in the other game.
The next day with us, the Rams day, it was the same play. The Rams got, but they gave the Rams the catch. Even though our guy did the same thing where he ripped the ball out when he was basically going down the ground with him, they said nope, he was on the ground. It was like 2 days apart, less than 24 hours. Which
one is
confusing?
It's because on receptions, right? A tie. If I'm with the receiver and the DB, it's always supposed to go to the offense.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rule. They made a rule about it. That's how important it is. So, that was wrong.
It's weird.
Yeah, it depends on the ref's move for real. Whatever ref is in.
I think sometimes about the crowd too.
As a coach and somebody who does football like that, all you want from the refs is for them to be consistent. Be consistent. I can live with consistent. I can't live with that one doesn't work and that one does.
Yeah, because it makes it feel like there's some bias going on. Okay, so you got a problem with this team, or you're rooting for this team if it's not this consistency across the board.
Or you the NFL and you trying to make the best Super Bowl you can make, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I start thinking when stuff like that happens. It's like somebody's trying to move somebody else and they don't want that one to move. They want that one season to end today.
Yeah. And then it sucks because then Bo ends up getting hurt anyway.
And now you're going to have
Jared Stidham play
the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
With one team,
which is crazy. This guy play in over a year, 2 years could be, and you start
championship game
in a championship game.
Right. So how do you look at that kid and say you got this? It's just the AFC Championship.
No pressure, no fucking pressure. You're gonna be hated. You'll be hated. You're gonna be hated on if you lose.
And it's like being home doesn't even matter much because he hasn't played in over 2 years.
Right.
So it's just at that point it doesn't make much of a difference for him.
Yeah, it reminds me of a comedian once said about if I had to fight Mike Tyson and they had announced Mike Tyson, and then when they announced me, they would say in this corner with snot bubbles coming out of his nose, standing in a puddle of his own pit. Because he's going to be terrified. That's a lot.
Like all times to jump in.
Yeah. If you're going to get hurt like so we can like get
And
a
still,
little bit.
like
Of,
I don't see
tune-up.
why in these games, these non-competitive games, they don't let the backups get some play just for
Yeah, I think
instances like this.
them and the Rams are the only two teams this year that their backups didn't throw at least one pass,
Mm.
which is crazy because now he's gonna have to play the whole game.
Now you got to play the whole game with
And you understand why they protect the quarterback so much
Mhm.
because they can affect the product on the field so drastically.
And I bet in practice he got no reps with the first team until this week.
Oh yeah,
And
Oh, yeah,
it's
he was
'cause I don't know
running-
when.
he was running water bottles and whatnot
Mhm.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, because Denver's been in close games all year, so they have had to keep going all this time.
They had to. Well, like that's true. They defense.
They have a really
That's
good
that's the
coach.
reason why they could still win. They could still fucking win because of their
Because
defense.
May's fumbling the ball a whole lot. He's turning over just, I think, like 5 or 6 times at least. So if Stidham can play decent,
If CJ would have played decently, they would have won.
That's what I was scratching my head about.
I think almost
CJ
any other
Stroud.
quarterback play, and the Texans win easily.
How do you all of a sudden I can't catch a shotgun snap? And if you watch the replay, you can tell why, because your eyes aren't following the ball.
And
You
he's
can't
like,
look over there and catch over here. That doesn't
like
work.
happy feet too. The
He
reason
just
like he's
dropped
just
the
jumping
ball.
around, like it's like he's tap dancing the whole time there.
And being an offensive line coach, the first guy they talked about was, the snap might have been off as they're bringing up the replay. I'm like, the
Mhm.
snap hit him right in the hands.
Yeah,
Stop blaming fat people for that guy. God dang it.
his interceptions were horrible too. He was just
Oh my God.
just tossing it up.
How do you throw 4.5?
Mhm.
How do you do that?
In coaching,
do that?
what we call that is he shit the bed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then D'Amico didn't bench him. I don't know why.
5 turnovers in back-to-back games. Like, how do you do that?
And after the first one, if I'm coaching, I'm like, I got a short hook on you today, brother.
Because the
Yeah.
first game he kept turning the ball over too when he played the Steelers.
Right. It's a
Yeah.
team sport. I can't have you out there going haywire and just say, I'm going to just keep sticking you out there.
It's not game 2 of the regular season.
The way he played all year, they should have had a backup ready.
Mhm.
You're
'Cause their backup was
obligated to
good
the
when he
rest of the
played.
team. You are. And I can't let one guy take us off the mountain. You know, I gotta. If we lose, we lose. But I'm not going to let one guy take us off the mountain.
His best season for his career is going to be his rookie
year.
season.
And it's crazy because he came out that year talking about how he had a top 5 QB year.
Oh,
He left Dak off the list. He was doing all these commercials and going everywhere. And since then, he has not been good at all.
He's very talented, and there's a kid that I think could benefit from like a sports psychologist, somebody to, just talk to and
Because I don't
help
know
him
what's happening.
understand what's going on between your ears.
It's just like a totally different guy playing.
Mhm.
I mean, Nico was hurt, but still, those Nico playing doesn't change you just
Yeah.
tossing the ball up just for
Yeah.
fun. Just you get scared or whatever.
I always tell my players, if you fumble the football, I better see your arm rolling around on the ground
Mhm.
with it separated from your
Yeah.
body.
You can't
Other
be
than
like
that,
Super Bowl.
hold the ball.
Because they should have won.
Mhm.
Like even like coming out of halftime when they went down, they didn't score, but they got the field goal. It was like, oh, all right, it's pretty close still. But then,
It's like 10-7.
and then I think they
But-
got the ball back, and then the receiver dropped the ball, or the running back fumbled it, something like that.
And there's
Like-
such parity in the NFL now that you can't make mistakes like that.
10
You just
threes.
can't. Everybody's, pretty on a level playing field. That's why with the college football, Indiana's winning. There's a lot of parity now that you have. A lot of people don't like the portal, but it's made college football, a more
It's more interesting.
competitive team. Yeah. You don't just have, back in my days, it was Miami, Oklahoma, whoever got on the run that year, nobody's going to beat them.
Mhm.
Well, they got all the best players. I mean, what do you mean? Of course,
Yeah.
nobody's going to beat them.
Horrible.
Mhm.
Horrible. So, do you think it's going to happen today?
Who's
I mean tomorrow.
If I think the Pats should win. If Stidham can play decent, it'll probably be interesting because their defense is so good anyway. But I just don't know how he's going to look. He hasn't played in over 2 years. So
I mean, you got to take New England in that game.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't want to. That's the thing.
No, you don't want to, but I mean, the smart thing is going to be a guy who's not going to come off the bench and win the AFC Championship.
At this point, I don't care how good their defense is. You got to put some points on the board. You got to hope New England doesn't score.
Yeah. May's got to keep turning it over for them to win, and their defense has to go crazy.
It's got to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
It has to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, if they let them get 14, 21, 28, forget it. It's done.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win a shootout because Christian Gonzalez is good, too, on the Pats side, so their defense is getting healthier. The Rams and Seahawks game will be fun.
That's going to be a good game. I'm mad that game is coming on freaking Fox, man. I'm gonna be able to see the first game. I'm gonna watch. Well, hopefully, maybe I'll find a link somewhere, and I don't have to watch it on the computer.
I want Seattle to win.
Hey, before we move off of that, the Patriots and Broncos game, for some reason, I just feel like I just want to make one more point. This is towards the end of the season. If we remember back to the first week of the season, the Raiders beat the Patriots.
It was like week 1, week 2?
Yeah, something like that. Does it matter? It's a W.
Still counts.
It still counts. Yeah, and if the Raiders could do it, then
all we have to do now is build on that game, and I think we'll be all right.
It's like it doesn't matter what happened after that.
Damn it, we won.
Y'all won. Y'all was 1-0. Y'all was undefeated for some point.
Should have stopped the season right there.
Right there. Well, then y'all wouldn't have Mendoza. So, and it all works out. It all works out.
God, he can't be a bust either. That kid's got to work out.
As long as he's
protect him.
That division is so tough.
Y'all got to get a team around him. That's first things first. Get the line so he don't get hurt.
It's just that division.
It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
feels
all
like the AFC North. That'd be okay.
Yeah. They're all becoming tough divisions, though. They really are. Every team's really gotten a lot better, I think, because of the parity in the NFL. I
think there's only 2 bad, just the AFC North and the NFC South right now. And the AFC North, that's because of all the injuries.
And so then we get to see the NFC West matchup for the other one, right? That's a pretty good division. I mean, you take the Cardinals here in Arizona.
Minus the Cardinals is fun.
I used to have Cardinals season tickets back when I first moved out here, and they played at ASU, but now they play all the way across town, so I watch them on TV.
I don't know what's going on with Marvin Harrison Jr. there. We'll see what happens this year coming up.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be really good. We just have to realize that he was really young, and he's going to just keep getting better. I mean, that's what everybody does.
Maybe they'll hire Cliff. I don't know.
Kingsbury?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As a Raider fan, I wanted Harbaugh, and then somebody stole that guy.
I thought that was fun.
And now just to stick it to – because when I was young, the Steelers and the Raiders were – they were the biggest rivalry, I think, in the NFL. I mean, they were always meeting around the AFC Championship for years. And if you're a Raider fan, you hate the Steelers, and if you're a Steeler fan, you hate the Raiders. And I think we'll take Tomlin just to stick it to
him. So he can get out of the cold.
God darn it. Stick it to those guys.
Get out the cold. He should go out west.
Out in Vegas. Mm-hmm. Which I always told people there would never be an NFL football team in Las Vegas.
You would have thought never, just because gambling and the implications that could happen. But
seeing how things are going right now, I wonder if they would have changed their mind things happening with gambling.
Well, now the A's are going to go there too. So it's like
Yeah.
all of my childhood is just trying to move closer to me, and I feel really loved.
Eventually, there'll probably be an NBA team there as well.
Can you imagine that?
If it's the Warriors, that'd be great. Then I could go see all the teams I grew up with, and it's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, I would like to see Tomlin in Las Vegas.
So what do you think, Seattle and the Rams?
Oh
Seattle.
man, that's gonna be a good game. But I'm going with Seattle, man.
But they're
never-
two games.
The offense is too tough.
And it always seems like divisional games, when you play teams from your division, they're usually close games. I mean, unless it's just like, the Raiders and the Chiefs for a couple of years, that wouldn't. But the Rams and the Seattle and the Seahawks is going to be a close game, I think.
Yeah, those first two, they were so good, so close. I think even the first one with Darnold, he had like 5 turnovers, and it was still a close game.
They know each other so well. I
Mhm.
mean, they play each other twice already. So
That's why I hated playing the Packers in the wild card game. 'Cause I knew how that was going to go.
you won.
Yeah,
They
won.
won.
Though. Yeah, won.
I didn't want it to be so close. I mean, it was fun the way it happened. But the Seattle and
It's gonna be
Rams
such a
will be
good
good.
game.
I wanna-
This is the Super
Yeah.
Bowl, man. This would be a good Super Bowl. These two playing.
I want to get myself one of those cheese grater hats they got wearing in Chicago.
it was
That
the
was
guy
cool.
who
like
makes it. He
that.
was doing Packers ones, but just the cheese, and then the Packers sent him a cease and desist. So then he made the cheese grater hats.
That's awesome. I love that.
He has had like
Hat.
5,000 orders placed since when we first wore them.
Yeah.
That is
So,
awesome.
Yo, Caleb Williams impresses me though, man. He even looks like a football
Mhm.
player. It's like he just
He
does
just
the
like
right
even
thing
keel.
sometimes. Yeah.
I think next year he'll be better. But it was fun. There's a highlight on the NFL's YouTube channel. His highlight video is like almost an hour long.
Mm.
They're just from this year. Like some of the throws he does is just like insane.
I mean, and that just in this game now, it's just you have to have a quarterback that
Mhm.
is. Back in the day when I was a kid, you could have like a Larry Zonka or a guy like Walter Payton and run the football and be a really good football team.
Yeah. Because Jim McMahon wasn't all that.
No, he wasn't all
Yeah.
that, but he can
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
it off to sweetness.
Yeah.
And their defense, the 85
Mhm.
Bears defense is the best defense ever.
Still
assembled.
talk about it all the time today.
Oh my God. It was amazing to watch. And they played the Raiders that year, and
Mhm.
the Raiders were good in 85. Dismantled them on offense. My goodness. Mike Singletary ran a beautiful defense, man. Those guys were really good.
Yeah, I think the only bad game was that Dolphins loss they had. That was around the time they were doing filming the Super Bowl shuffle and everything. So I don't know if they were really even thinking about the game that much.
They was worried about their rap career.
Mhm.
They got the fridge. They had, Ditka was like, oh man, it was the story in the mid 80s where the Bears, man, they were really
Monsters
good.
of the Midway.
Monsters of the Midway. And the funny thing is, in my life, I know 2 guys who played for the Bears. They were teammates
Mhm.
when the Bears were the Monsters of the Midway, with
Wow.
Gale Sayers and Dick Butkus and all those guys.
Nice.
And because they were fathers to friends of mine, and to meet 2 guys in 2 totally different places of the world that played on the same team, that was amazing to me. But just great guys too.
It would have been fun if Jersey had their own teams. Maybe we got our own football. But they don't even
Yeah, it don't count
have
though.
their- yeah,
It don't even count.
they don't want to use the name, so it's not. It feels funny, even though they're in the state. They're using New York, and then the Nets are always bouncing back and forth. So
Mhm.
Well, you guys had the Generals,
that's not fun.
the New Jersey Generals are a USFL team, and you guys, who was their running back when that was? Herschel Walker was their running back back
Oh,
in
wow.
the day. New Jersey Generals.
They don't count.
Devils
though.
are fun to watch.
You changed the subject.
The Devils are fun because the high school I went to, they used to give us tickets
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because they were
cool.
so close to where we were at. They would just call about on the intercom, see if anyone wants to go there.
What's up, Brett?
You just go to the office and grab a few.
Yeah.
And then once the Nets moved to Brooklyn, I was like, all right, whatever. I still watch them though because they were free. The Yes Network and MSG, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it was free to
Yeah.
watch them there. So I used to watch the Nets and Knicks all the time.
All the time. Yeah. I miss those networks, stuff like
You know,
that.
I gotta bounce to I don't know, a million different channels and platforms.
Just,
to watch a game,
yeah.
watch
it's
anything.
hard. It's hard.
I
It's
did
confusing
the
to keep
Fire
track of.
Stick. I do a Fire Stick, and I found a little service I'm not going to bring up, but
Mhm.
it's a little dark, but I get every channel.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I'll watch the UFC tonight. I'll watch any game that I want to watch in the NFL. Because I can watch a stream of network TV from anywhere in the country. So I could look at like NBC from Chicago,
Okay.
or I could watch CBS from Florida somewhere.
Yeah.
And so they're obviously going to televise their home team. So if I want to watch that game, I just turn into that channel, stream that channel.
like we got a few sites that I bounce around for the things, but I know like for like Chicago sports, like at least for the Bears, I think it was like WGN. They're having like this weird issue right now where they aren't showing a lot of things, and even like the Bulls games, they're like super finicky with it. Like they changed their stuff to CHSN, and then I don't like hearing the other team's announcers when I'm watching the games. So then if I tune into a stream and I hear somebody else, I'm like, I don't want to hear this.
When I was a kid growing up, my dad didn't like the guy who was on TV doing the Raider games and the Warrior games and everything. We had a guy on the radio. His name was Bill King. Did the games brilliantly. Awesome. So what we used to do is mute the TV and turn Bill King on the radio and listen to the radio and watch it on the television.
Because that's my feel like with the TV announcers, at least for the home teams, if it's just like their local ones, they don't know what they're talking about at the time.
Yeah. And they're so Homer. It's like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you watch like an OKC game, like shake and like kick somebody, and it'll be like, how is that a foul? Like, what are you talking about? Like I think something like that happened like last week where he I think he like pushed into somebody or something like that happened, and they were like, I didn't know that was a foul. He's like, if that happened the other way, you would not be saying the same thing.
Right. They would have been crying about how come it wasn't flagrant.
Yeah.
Like I think the ones I dislike the most are Scalabrini when he does the Celtics games, because he does not know what he's talking about.
Oh shit! The White Mamba.
He's just talking for fun.
I grew up a Celtics fan too, because of my dad. And the only reason he was a Celtics fan is because when he was growing up in Oakland, Bill Russell also grew up in Oakland. And so they played basketball, and then Bill Russell went to University of San Francisco. My dad played some JUCO ball. So when Bill Russell was like a freshman, sophomore, my dad would play against him too in college. So when he went on to the Celtics, him and Casey Jones both played at University of San Francisco. I mean, they built that dynasty in Boston on the backs of a couple of guys from the Bay Area.
Yeah,
that's wild.
So that's why we became Celtics fans. So
one of my Bears right now, he's from Jersey. That's fun.
No,
Manungai.
Seventh round draft pick. Seventh round draft pick.
Well, when you root for guys, you root for guys from your area to do well. I mean, I coached high school football against Brock Purdy. Yeah, he was really good. He was really good.
I could imagine because like I don't care. He's still an NFL player, so to be like in college and in high school, man.
Yeah, to think about the amount of people that play in high school and college to even make it pro in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I coached against Spencer Rattler, who was the Saints quarterback for a little bit. He was really good he went to Pinnacle High School.
He was playing good this year until they
he was playing good.
And then Brock Purdy went to a school called Perry High here in Chandler. But they were. Oh my goodness! I watched Brock Purdy one night on a Friday night go 24 of 24. Never even close to an incompletion. I mean, he was putting it on guys. And then you're just as a high school. I mean,
and he's cocky too.
Yeah.
So I can imagine him in high school. Oh my
he's
God.
a really great kid. Brock Purdy was a great kid, great competitor. Always come over, hey coach, great game. I always remember him as just really respectful type of guy. Really didn't talk shit, just played this football game. I used to, if you're a good football player, you don't have to talk mess. You just play.
When we played the 49ers and he kept dancing the whole time, man, I was getting so annoyed because our defense sucks in the first place. So I was like, man, what are you dancing for?
Right. 24 or 24
like,
for a high school quarterback is pretty impressive because it's high school. You're gonna zingo one.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna drop some.
Yeah, somebody gonna drop some. So yeah, it was Brock was quite the ball player for sure.
It's still good now. They're worrying about reports coming out for them. They're trying to move their practice facility because of that. Whatever electrical plant that's next to it, all of the players are complaining that it might be messing with them, making them get more injured. So they're doing investigations on it now. See if they
got wide receiver for the 49ers, Pearsall, who got shot or stabbed. Was it shot or stabbed?
Yeah, shot, yeah.
He played his high school ball here in Arizona too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was quite a player as well.
It'd be interesting to see a lot of the players play for their hometowns, like if that were a thing.
Yeah, that would be
or whatever close to it, since some places don't have.
That's why D Rose is a legend in Chicago. Always will be. He was born and bred.
Hometown kid.
Hometown kid.
It's such a long shot too, man. When it happens, you got to just celebrate them. You think everything they overcame to get there. And I tell kids all the time, it's not the best players in the world playing in the NFL. It's the best, most fortunate players that didn't get in trouble and didn't have problems.
Get involved with the wrong people.
Right.
If you got in trouble, you got some help from somebody.
Right. Exactly. It's just how much they had to overcome and how,
like Iverson.
Yeah, and how much they had to really walk the line to get there where they got to. It just need to celebrate that accomplishment for young folks.
I mean, yeah, look at the old tight end off the Patriots, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez. Man, that dude was crazy.
Like, even hearing anything about him growing up is just like, man, it was like there was always something going on.
And they knew, yo, something was up with this guy. They kept getting him out of trouble. Actually, getting him out of trouble.
Kid, then the high school and college. It was like, I don't know.
He sure is a good football player.
He's good.
He sure is a good football player.
You can only do but so much.
Oh man,
you gotta be like a guy like OJ and do all your dirt after you.
Yeah, play and then go crazy.
Play and then go crazy. Do your career. Do your career first.
Set your family up and everything.
See, that's what your
priorities.
See, that's what I didn't get though. Like, man, come on. Like, you have no reason to be doing none of this stuff. Just
you got too much money.
Too much to lose. Just too much to lose.
Right. You got all that money, hire somebody to do it for you.
You fucking remember Ray Caruth, the Carolina Panthers wide receiver, killed his baby mother, put him in hid in the trunk.
Yeah, Steve Harvey told, don't you be in this trunk.
Because he didn't want to pay child support, which is crazy. You a millionaire. How much money do you think you're going to pay in child support?
That's all right. Go sit your ass in prison.
Be happy. Pay that. All right, leave me alone. Oh, my God.
What happened to Anthony Edwards like a year or two ago?
Oh, he paid off for a year. What he paid off for the rest of the baby's whole entire life.
He paid one big lump sum of 18 years worth.
Yep, and she was mad because she was like,
nope, more.
I want more. Like, what? Nah. Which is hey, do what you got to do.
I don't think that you should be penalized because you can stand up and pay the whole 18 years now.
You're right.
I'm done.
Hold up. I'm done.
Take your money, leave me alone.
Yeah, up to you to take care of it.
I'm done.
Like, don't blow it all in one
Yo.
place.
Yeah,
which is crazy to me that he did it still. Like, damn, he want no parts of that child,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like, how do you, that kind of man? I don't know.
I mean, I get like from like the way like how the athletes, all of them get caught up, and then they'll pay like whatever for a certain amount of time, and then the partner will come like, nope, I want more because I got to worry about this, this, and this, and this now. The school is asking for this much money. I was like, no. It was like,
No,
and these
Other
guys
people-
are multi-millionaires, man.
yeah.
I mean, don't be so selfish, man. You give me 1 million, just one.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
I'm not
make it work.
Give me 1 million after taxes.
I'll make it work.
Watch what I do with it.
You'll never
Watch
hear from me
what I
ever
do
again.
with it. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You only hear from me if you reach out to me.
Right.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
How much money do you need, for God's sake? I mean,
Yeah, you're right about that,
much.
Steve. We're trying to talk to parents who are more helpful than the asking parent. But you can still, you don't have to be with the significant other, with that baby mother or the baby father. You can spend your time separate with the kid.
Yeah,
So
you
you
know, for that kid when he gets older.
yeah, there's no toxicity, whatever.
And it's famous too. So
Yeah, that's a lot of work there.
everything.
I'm gonna let you struggle with that one.
Toxicity.
There you go.
So
What
you
he
don't need
said.
That's just weird to me.
Because Anne's
Yeah,
famous.
that
People
one.
be able to look it up.
Yeah,
Like it's a regular dude.
The kids always go, oh, yeah, that's and people go, no, like, hold up. You kind of look.
Yeah, it was like,
aren't you
hey,
Anthony
yeah.
Edwards' daughter? Yeah, well, yeah, I'm his daughter.
Now,
but,
You
with
watching
Ray
highlights with the kid and be like,
With
that
Ray
you?
Caruth, that girl is pregnant. And they saved
Yeah.
the kid.
mhm.
yeah,
And he's got, like, didn't have a air for a while problem, obviously.
Mhm.
yeah.
But he looks just like Ray. Dead on him.
I mean, Will Anderson looks just like LeBron.
They
say that all the time. It's funny whenever after the Texans play, and he's out talking, then be like, LeBron, you gotta answer some questions. This looks just like you. It's funny how they look alike. That dude's about to get paid this year. Will Anderson, he's up for a new contract this summer.
Mm.
I wonder how much they're gonna pay him though. After that Micah contract, if he's gonna get close to that, if they're gonna pay him more than that.
Dog is like having a kid, though. C-Dub.
Yeah, it is. Just turn the feelings you have for the dog and what you would do for the dog.
Just
And
turn
it's
it
like,
up.
turn
couple
that up
notches.
about
Turn it
a
up, turn it up,
million.
Turn that up. Turn
And
it up.
that's what you'll do
Turn it
for
up.
your kids. I've raised 3 humans to adulthood. So I was 3 for 3 too.
Mhm.
Gee.
3 for 3.
I have a 38-year-old son.
Oh, nice.
The 38, 34, and 22. The 22-year-old's birthday's next. She's going to be 23. So
Yeah.
So MJ.
Young Jay, yeah. Whose birthday's coming up next month?
the GOAT. I said it.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Yes, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Not the funny GOAT like LeBron.
No. Michael Jordan and his 6 rings. If you want to talk about it, it's about winning.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I was just
Absolutely.
rethinking about watching The Last Dance the other weekend.
I was thinking about that too, man. Like, damn, I love that.
Mhm.
I love The Last Dance. Like, damn, I could
Like I
watch
think I've
that
watched
over.
like three times all the way through, and I'm like, man, was so fun.
What I mean, that was a story about Michael Jordan. I was in college, my first year of college, freshman year, and a bunch of my buddies and whatnot, we are in the dorm, and we like, hey, let's go over and see the Warriors game. Now the Warriors were garbage back then. This was in like 84, end of 84, start of 85.
So this is before Run TMC. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, all that. So we go over to the Warriors, and we buy tickets. We're college kids. We're in the last row. When I say the last row, I mean I could reach up like this and touch the ceiling
Still
of
counts.
the arena.
Yeah.
So we're in there to watch this new rookie named Michael Jordan play, and everybody was the buzz. I want to see Michael Jordan. Want to see. So we're there. Its place is packed. Michael twists his ankle like 4 minutes into the game, and he's done. And we were like, all right, well, that sucked. But yeah, he hurt himself, and we didn't get to see him play. But that arena was packed.
Yeah.
The Warriors were garbage. It was sold out to see a rookie Michael Jordan play basketball.
That's wild.
It's crazy because I don't even care about a lot of the rookies coming out now all that much.
Yeah, it don't. Well, I'm next year though. I do want to see next year because these there's a couple like I want to see DJ Estancia to the Bansha and who else? Peterson, Carlos Boozer's son. I want to see how they all play in the NBA.
Like
Gilbert Arenas. I don't know. Gilbert Arenas' son still might end up coming out. Who knows? Elijah.
A lot of the younger players coming in just aren't as skilled right now.
Well, and
too much.
You don't have we don't have those type of players walking, the earth all the time. It just
The one that got I
special.
see that.
LeBron is special. There's not a ton of them. They don't make a lot of LeBrons and a lot of Michael Jordans and a lot
The
of
league's
Larry
just
Birds,
a lot different
a
now,
lot
too.
of Magic.
Yeah.
They just don't make a lot of them.
It's these European players coming out better.
Yeah, I think I take Jokic over almost anybody right now.
God, I don't like that at all.
It's rough.
Because you
It's
watch
rough,
him
though.
play, and it's like, how can you? It's just like when Larry Bird, being a Celtic fan too, watching Larry Bird play, you're like, how is he just
how is he
doing all that?
unathletic? You are unathletic.
But he's
It's
still beating it.
Luka. Like I seen a lot of basketball up close, and Luka is the greatest player I've seen play. Like in real time, seen him play. Like, oh, yo, he is amazing. But
He
moves
looks
so fucking
uncoordinated
slow.
though.
He
looks like he's
uncoordinated,
dragging
slow,
a piano.
out of shape. But he's strong and he's quicker than he looks. He's crafty. He's fucking crafty as hell. Like Luka is great, but he don't look like it. If you just see him, like, no, you don't.
It's
It's
never
never look like
pretty.
a basketball player.
Yeah, it's never pretty. It just works.
When Harden wanted out of Houston and he was getting all fat and he was still going crazy.
Yeah, Harden. Harden looks out of shape too.
At least at first in Houston, he was still skinny, but he slowly started getting even bigger. Then when he wanted to leave, that's when he was like, whoa. But he was still putting up points whenever he wanted.
He played for ASU, so we got to watch him. You like to see guys that from the area do well. But yeah, he's probably need to.
He was a fat kid too, like Jokic was fat. Harden was.
I always root for the fat kids. I'm a fat kid, so.
Jokic is still big.
Jokic still big. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been big ever since he was little, boy.
He'll jog up the court and he'll still do something crazy.
Be the last one there and score.
And it's like
Tired of watching the last guy there score.
It's like he needs to give some of that weight to Wemby.
Draymond looks out of shit. He don't look right at all. He just
like even like his movements, like with him dribbling and doing like his shot are like so awkward.
So awkward.
But man,
like how does he score on anybody?
Draymond's on.
He's either taking it coast to coast or dribbling off his foot.
And
neither one surprises you.
He doesn't have a good dribble either. So it's just like, how is he even getting away with anything? I don't know.
It's amazing.
Amazing. You're meant to do something, you're going to do it.
So who did we pick for the games tomorrow?
I got
Obviously not Denver.
Seattle.
Seattle and the Patriots.
So that's the Super Bowl.
Been good in a minute.
That's the Super Bowl.
All right,
That's
that's
gonna
the
be Super Bowl.
prediction.
2 weeks from now, and then Seattle for the champions.
They should be able to play just fine because their defense right now is crazy.
And that's what wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
As an offensive coach, as much as it kills me to say it,
Mm-hmm.
defense wins championships.
If you can't stop anybody, it's hard to do anything. As soon as you slip up,
everything's a shootout.
Mm-hmm. It's fun to watch a good defense too. It's not like I know like the league wants more scoring and everything. Like a lot of those games aren't all that interesting when
Because
the offense
people
is
that
doing
don't
whatever.
understand the game they don't understand low scoring. It's just like the 1-0, 2-0 baseball game. Everybody's like, crap, but it's great pitching.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're sitting there wondering what's going to happen the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And that's so much pressure to be under a pitcher. A pitcher has to be under so much fucking pressure. You got to worry about this dude not hitting a home run against you.
Keep it in the yard, will you?
One pitch changed the whole game,
Right.
and you gotta get 27 outs. Man,
It ain't easy.
Like I miss
everybody. You got the whole stadium cheering against you, pretty much.
You do anything wrong.
Do anything wrong, it's just wild.
Like,
pitching, you got to have big balls to be a pitcher to me.
It's tough.
Plus these hitters today, man.
Yeah,
they hit it back up the middle. I mean, there's no chance for you to get out of the way of that thing, man.
Yeah, and then if it's infield, you got to hope that one of these guys, these 7 guys behind you, is gonna catch the ball or make the play.
Like, I think all sports are moving towards
sport.
high scoring.
We got any basketball on today?
Yes,
We got a game on right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
the
Wizards and Hornets.
The Wizards, as we have established earlier in the show, used to be called the Bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got 58-66 right now at half.
Talk
Hornets
about people being angry about a team name, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was up in arms.
Bullets. Come on.
You see that they what's the name? Well, they had a LaMelo Ball come off the bench the other night. They put him back in the starting lineup. He played fucking horrible. He was 1 for 15 coming off the bench.
Yeah. I think they want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't play defense. Plays wonky. He's always hurt.
Always hurt. Always hurt.
I'm sorry, but
And he's not trying to get better. He's just playing his same game always, no matter
when your
what.
dad's a bigger story than you are, when you're at that level, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's what messed up Lonzo so much when he was coming out. It was like, what? His first game he played against Pat Bev, and Beverly was just talking about his dad the whole time. He wasn't even worried about Lonzo. He was in his face the whole.
It was because LeVar said that his son was better than Steph.
Better than Steph. Yeah.
Said he's better than Steph Curry right
Full
now.
court press the whole game as soon as he got the ball.
And you know Pat Bev and Steph Curry used to be roommates at Davidson before Pat Bev switched schools. So that was his homie. They were friends. Well, they still are friends. So he took that as a challenge.
He was like, he's crazy that he got 2 of his kids in the league, but man, the training they had to go through because their bodies cannot keep up.
Yeah.
It's like what Giannis. I mean, but it's different for Giannis. Giannis is so
hurt.
good.
So wait, do you think Giannis is as hurt as he says he is, or you think he just like, man, fuck this team? Because he said he's out 6 to 8 weeks. He hasn't even seen the doctor yet.
Yeah, he's still out.
They got doctors in the back.
Yeah,
I think he's hurt. I don't think he'll be the lie. I don't think Giannis would lie.
My youngest,
at least about that.
Yeah. My youngest right now is working on her master's as a sports trainer. So they've got everybody. I mean, there's sports trainers right there on the court with you that know the medical and can fix you right up and make sure you ain't seen the doctor yet. And you're just like, so, but he's seen trainers. He's seen lots of trainers.
Now he said, we said it right after the, it was after the game.
Yeah, he announced it.
I think he wants to leave, but he don't want to admit it. He ain't never going to admit it. I think
Yeah,
he
his
wants to go,
situation
though.
is weird because then they said his management wanted the trade, but then he came out a few weeks after and said that he let his agents do the talking. Everyone was like, it's like, if you want to leave, you can just leave. You already won a championship for Milwaukee. It's fine.
Mhm.
But I'm not a Bucks fan, so I don't know how they feel.
I think he don't want to look like the bad guy. But now that since they start booing him, I guess he don't care. The fans booed him, and now he's throwing the team under. But some of the team is selfish. They don't want to pass the ball. They looking for their own shots.
Yeah, the team is constructed bad. They don't have any good young guys. There's no picks for the future. So there's not much he can do.
He's an incredible talent.
He needs to come to Golden State.
Yeah.
There's a guy that you watch and you're like, yeah, he doesn't look like he's uncoordinated.
Especially coming out, like how skinny and like wonky he used to play.
Yeah.
And like now, like how like juiced up almost he looks.
He got better. He's somebody that
he's a monster,
better.
boy. Yeah.
He plays the way he needs to. He's not trying to do anything crazy. Well, that he can do.
Yeah. At one
He
time
does a lot of crazy
they
stuff.
had him shooting all those threes
Because
at
he
one
can.
Mhm.
point.
Yeah, he plays his game.
And which is going to be, I'm going to dunk it in your face, and there's nothing
He's a
you're gonna
giant
do
too.
about it. Right.
He's a giant. He's super
It's just
fast.
like,
just
I mean,
his size.
watching Shaq when he played, man, it's like you don't even guard him. It's just throw him the ball. There's nobody on the
Shaq
court
is
that's
big as
stopping
hell.
that.
Yeah.
And he's such a great guy.
Like it would have been fun if Joel could have stayed healthy.
Yeah, well.
He's doing it this year. We'll see for how long.
Yeah,
We'll see for
that could
how
have been a
long.
jinx right there for him.
It could be,
Yeah.
but you know what I
Oh,
think
your
it
fault.
is. I think is that Tyrese is playing so fucking good. He's losing his team. So if he don't play good, he's the afterthought. You probably like, man, damn,
Hey.
this is slowly becoming Tyrese's team. And then VJ came in and started playing good.
Mhm.
So he
You got no
him
choice
all
but
out.
to not think of it as to say it's not Joel's team because he's always hurt, and you never know. He can go down at any point, and it's confusing because he flops so much that you don't know when he's actually even hurt in the game. It's like there's so many times where it's like, oh, Joel's hurt, and like he gets back up. He was like, oh, okay,
He's
whatever.
string bean. That dude's a string bean, man. He every time he does flop a lot, and every time I'm like, oh, he's broken. It's done. He's
Yeah.
over.
Like the way he throws his body on the ground. I'm pretty sure he's gotten hurt just from him flopping himself. Like he'll be on the ground for like a few minutes, like hooping and hollering and everything.
Doing the
And he just
LeBron.
Oh, LeBron, when he peeked under his hand.
Yeah.
Well, like as a 60-year-old, I'm like, somebody help him up. God
Yeah.
dang.
And then he'll just play.
And then he just gets up like,
Confusing.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Not to be
I'm
young
good.
again.
Mhm.
Good. So we got. Speaking of Philly, they playing the Knicks today. The Knicks who fucking been sucking the past month.
They might trade Cat.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
You know that's why they
They brought in the wrong coach for
that's
that.
why they didn't have Giannis in the first place because Giannis could have got traded for Cat, but they didn't want to
Mhm.
give up Cat in the summertime, for whatever fucking reason.
I think they just brought in the wrong coach to be there.
Yeah. Oh. It's who's the coach? Mike Brown, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Why get rid of Tips for him?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I mean,
The
Tips
Knicks
will
have-
run everybody into the ground. So, but still,
But
that
Tibbs
team's
is
gonna
still a
play
good
hard.
coach, and they played good.
Yeah.
Cat played much
Mhm.
better under Tibbs.
And the bad players, they're gonna look at least decent, and the decent ones are gonna look good.
The Knicks haven't been good since Curtis Blow was rapping basketball. So
they get their stretches, like 2 to 3 years of like being fun. And it's like, oh, whatever.
and see, I always get players in the NBA that I'm fans of. I always like Patrick Ewing because I like Georgetown when they were really, really good back in the day. But I always wanted Patrick Ewing to have more success in the NBA. And
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know, like the Knicks playing, the Garden. It's like every other stadium in the world is like it's True Hardware Stadium. It's
Mhm.
All State Stadium.
Yeah,
Madison Square Garden had never been anything but Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm. It's like what the Staples Center is like Crypto Arena or something like
Yeah,
that.
they change it every other year. How do you keep it straight?
Yeah. I think it's changed like 2 or 3 times since it's been Staples.
Whoever got the money, they get the contract for a couple
Mhm.
years. You got the money, call the stadium that, and then nobody knows where you're playing. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
where
like
the
the
hell is
patches
this?
on the jerseys and everything.
It's because the salaries have gotten so much. Boy, they
Mhm.
got to have a side hustle to pay everybody, man.
And their ratings, the viewership for basketball is going down, down, down. Because the games are everywhere. I'm like Silver. I think it was this summer or last summer. He said he's not too worried about the overall ratings because the league's a highlight sport now. So where you can just watch a highlight wherever, maybe someone will watch it. But
that's crap.
yeah,
People still want to watch games.
I think we
I'm
need to
just low
talk
scoring
about the
basketball.
UFC tonight, too. We got a big UFC card going tonight.
Who's fighting?
Patty Prembrook against
I'm sure C-Dub knows that's his shit.
oh man, I'm gonna be there. I mean, I'm not gonna be there, but I'll be watching it
You'll
on
be watching,
television.
yeah.
Funny thing is when I first started coaching here in Arizona, I was coaching youth football. 8-year-olds, 8 and 9-year-olds. That's some fun tackle football. to coach.
Oh, I bet.
Well, one of the guys that I'm coaching with, his name is Keith Hackney. And you can look it up. His brother fought in UFC 1 and in UFC 2.
Mm.
I watched those on bootleg videotape. God, it was so much fun. But now I'm going to be there tonight watching UFC. It's entertaining, that's for sure.
Didn't UFC sign like a deal with some streamer recently?
Paramount.
Like Paramount, yeah. They
So
paid them a
for the
nice
next
chunk of
7
change.
years, all of their streaming will go through Paramount.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
which is crazy.
Which I don't care because on my device I get that too.
Yeah, but I got Paramount, so I can watch. That's how I
At
watch.
least it's streamlined for
Like about the football, like all of them. I've been watching like damn near all of Denver's games this year because they on Paramount. Like they streamed all their fucking games. So each
So
Sunday
that's
I can
tonight.
watch them play.
I think on Peacock I get to see the Dolphins games, but I don't care about the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Since the local team
yeah.
is down here. I wish they would have given me like the Bucks or somebody, but that's where I'm at.
See, this service that I have, I can stream any network feed out of anywhere in the country. So
Yeah,
I can watch Miami's feed to watch Miami. I can watch whatever. I usually watch the Vegas feed to watch the Raider games.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually turn it off around halftime because I'm discouraged and upset.
Yeah, y'all got the
That
Celtics
Raiders
tonight.
and Raiders and Bears game was pretty fun earlier this year.
And I just
I'm
want to
all for
point
it.
out that we did beat the Chiefs too the last game of the
Mhm.
season, even though the
counts.
Mahomes didn't
Yeah,
play.
no Mahomes. They that.
That's just an asterisk. The Raiders won. That's the big
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That's the thing we need to take away from this story.
Yeah.
Keith, stop talking.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
That happened to us, but to end the season, 2 seasons back, we played the Packers week 18, and Jordan Love, he got hurt in that game too.
Yeah.
But we won. So, but it was I didn't care.
It's all that
We
matters.
beat you guys.
Just end the sentence when you say
Mhm.
we won. Period. They're
Yeah.
done. Don't talk anymore. Somebody's going to try to make an excuse.
Yeah, it was in Lambeau. It was the end of the season. It was like it doesn't matter.
Nobody cared. It's a W.
Yeah,
And when you're the
Yeah.
Raiders and you're 3 in how many ever games they played,
Mhm.
you're taking it.
14.
Yeah.
You're taking it.
I wonder who's gonna be their coach. That's gonna be a.
I want Tomlin.
I wonder what's gonna happen with Crosby.
He's staying. He already said.
Yeah.
He's a Raider, boy.
Mhm.
He's a Raider from like back in the 80s being a Raider. Man, I mean, we had quite a defensive line back in the 80s.
It's pretty crazy because the line wasn't bad 2 years ago, but this year all the injuries and everything going on, and Gino just wasn't looking good at himself anyway.
We just
It
got
look even worse.
I mean, no quarterback's going to look good when they're like, okay, I'm going to be hit any second
Yeah.
now. Just
Yeah, they should have. they should have gave them another year. Pete Carroll should have got another year.
I thought Pete Carroll deserved another year. I mean, I don't know too, because Pete Carroll could have been saying, "Yeah, I'm done with this shit.
He was like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm 70 billion years old. I don't need to."
Yeah. They think it's football. It's guaranteed money too. So it's like, all right, fire me.
Yeah.
I think
fire
that's
me,
the problem with a lot of teams that stay in the cellar, right? I mean, you got to give a coach a chance, and one season ain't a chance. You've got to change the culture and the way everything's been, and then listen to this: you got to get some freaking talent. What am I blaming the coach for when you got the worst roster in the league? I mean, come on.
It's like what Tennessee letting go of Vrabel when they did.
Yeah, and now look at what he did with a team that nobody could, they were in the cellar.
Yeah, they won like 4 games last year, the Pats, and the Titans are still horrible. They let them go, and they haven't done anything since.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I don't care how good a coach you are. If your roster isn't strong and you don't have good players, coach your ass off. You ain't going to be good.
Yeah. You can only do but so much aside from like being a frisky team, but that's all it's going to ever do.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're coaching a team that doesn't have a franchise type quarterback. I mean, you're Geno Smith. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Probably a really good backup quarterback. That's my assessment of it. And I've got to go and play 17 games with the guy that on a lot of teams wouldn't be a starter. Just wouldn't.
And Brock was hurt a lot this year.
And that kid can play some football, boy.
And Brock is awesome.
But you got to have a guy who can get it to him. And you got to have a line that can protect the guy trying to get it to him.
And Genty had his good games. I'm curious how he'll be next year.
Yeah.
And again, you got to – I think we get a quarterback, and then you got to go offensive line. You got to address that offensive line.
Yeah, I think they jumped the shark getting Genty last year instead of going line.
And I think you're right. Because Genty's not a big guy, you know what I mean?
He's not a little guy. He's a little guy.
Going to break tackles and thug.
You got to get him a hole, give him a chance.
Yeah. If you're not going to have an offensive line, you got to have the bus, Jerome Bettis, or some kid, somebody who can break a tackle.
He says that's why he's does his Michael Myers stance, because he says he can't see otherwise.
Yeah.
He says he likes to stand straight up so he can see what it looks like over the line, so he knows what he's going to do.
Right. And they're crouched down, so that tells you how tall he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there was a lot of good linemen last year, too. There were some
really
good ones
was.
this year. I think Spencer Fanu or somebody like that coming out this year is going to be good. There's going to be a lot of good trench guys.
The nice thing about it is you still, even picking the quarterback with the first pick, you'll have enough picks to get some really quality offensive line guys down there.
Yep.
Trenches on both sides, as long as they're good, everything else, it's almost like icing.
Well, if you're going to draft a a franchise type quarterback, or that's what you believe you're doing, you better put somebody in front of them to protect your investment.
I mean, that's how I felt about Caleb last year. Our line was horrible. He was getting hit as soon as he would get the ball. There would just be like 3 guys in his face.
Yeah,
like there would be highlights, or I guess lowlights, after every single game last year, where as soon as he would get the ball snapped to him, like our left tackle would be on his back on the ground because he just got trucked. And just like, man, he can't do anything.
Yeah. The offensive linemen, I think, are so overrated, because the great offensive linemen, you don't hear from him, you don't see him, you don't realize what he's doing.
Get your grind on, bro.
Because he's not getting hit, he's not holding, he's not getting beat. And I always told my kids, if they, you're going to make a block like that and mess that up so bad, have the common decency, turn around and yell, "Look out." I mean, nobody yelling to Geno, "Look out." I guarantee you.
There was that clip of when the Packers played the Browns, and they had Myles Garrett's about to sack Jordan Love, And then the lineman turns around and he yells, Jordan, watch out.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, you messed up. You got to say something.
I mean,
Yeah.
Blindside.
Something.
I mean,
Give
you
him a
knew
heads up.
you sucked. Let everybody else know you sucked.
You don't turn around just like I don't know what happened.
Like, oh damn, he got.
I think I know what happened.
He got beat.
I think everyone else that was watching knows what happened too.
Yeah, it's not an easy position.
That's why I was so happy when we traded for Joe Tooney in the offseason. I think I heard his name like one time the whole year, and that's because he had a false start, but it was a horrible one. I think his helmet just moved just a tiny bit, and they called it.
And see, that's the other thing. To my point
man.
earlier, not only do you have to be a good person to make it to the NFL, but you got to avoid all these injuries and things like that. You know, coming back
Discipline.
right, you got it. Coming back from like a ACL, reconstruction, and that takes it out of you mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to be able to deal with that kind of crap too. And these guys got to be high character, driven people to get to where they get to.
Yeah, I was so happy that the Bulls are retiring Rose's jersey.
Yeah.
No, after
That's
like
cool.
every time he got hurt, he would still come back, play, and then
Oh my
good when
God.
he would come back,
Yeah.
but then just get hurt again, and then it'd be like another year or some change, but then he'd
Just
come back
hurt,
and do
hurt,
good
hurt.
and get hurt again, and it's just like, man,
And you know what? It's so much easier, human nature, to say, let me stop doing that crap that I keep getting hurt doing.
yeah,
But they keep mentally tough, and just keep overcoming.
it was like, this is what I do.
And they should be.
He didn't want to change
they
his
should
game.
be paid a lot of money.
Yeah,
Didn't want to change his game up.
Yeah.
But
the leagues make
Let's
too much
build on
money for
speed.
them not to. Yeah, that's what messed him
No,
up.
that's when you look
You
at
should
these
have
guys
just
that are
been
making a ton of
work on
money.
that jumper, man. Just should have just been developing that jumper all that time he was off.
They've got such a brief window in their life to make that money, and every day it could be over because you get some sort of career-ending
Anything-
injury.
Anyway, I think John Wall, like when he first tore his ACL, I remember like the second time, it was like when he was at home in the first place. It wasn't even when he was playing. He said he like slipped or something like that, and he tore his ACL
Yeah,
at home.
That's freaky.
the same reason that most coaches have the no pickup basketball games, no riding your bike or your scooter during season, because you don't want to get hurt doing something.
You
like,
can do anything can happen.
right.
Slip wrong, anything. And then your body could just take it horribly. And it's crazy when you can see all these guys that don't get hurt, and it's like, man, how?
So yeah, we're getting to the area of the year where you're going to be thin pickings on your sports to talk about when the football's over and the basketball's going to wind down.
There's always baseball.
God darn it!
It's a few more months of basketball anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
Summertime at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got
Yeah,
off season to talk about.
Yeah, and then off season especially. Off season's gonna be big, and then
It'll be really
the next you know it's the football
Off-season.
season all over again.
Yeah. That'll be around the time of training camp and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll know who the Raiders coach is by then.
golly, please.
Maybe you guys will get McDaniel.
Josh, the guy we already fired twice.
Mike.
From the Dolphins.
They say he might be the Chargers OC if he doesn't get a head coaching job. But he keeps canceling all his head coaching interviews. He had one with the Bills. I was
Yeah,
supposed
the
to today.
draft.
He canceled it.
We got the NBA and NFL drafts to worry about.
And the Browns, there was a report that came out yesterday. They want their head coaching candidates to write like an essay, do a questionnaire on their personality, and all sorts of different tests before they even do their interview. It's crazy.
That's not a bad idea, really. I mean, I guarantee you they do the same thing with guys that they're looking at drafting or signing.
Mhm.
I don't want to bring you in and you're like a cancer in the
Yeah.
locker room.
I just got an alert. The Pittsburgh Steelers plan to hire former Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy as their head coach.
Oh, so that's good for us Raider fans.
Mhm.
That's the one thing I don't want with the Raiders. I don't want a
Mike
guy
McCarthy.
that's like a retread, like a guy who hadn't had like a Tomlin. That guy's
It's gonna be his third
successful.
stop.
He's successful. He's not getting fired because he's not successful. I don't want a retread. I want a guy who is being hired maybe the first time, or I don't want one of these guys already been fired by somebody.
McCarthy
Multiple
system got
times.
fail too.
Yeah.
They talked about it in Dallas. There was no movement at all on the offense.
No. I mean, you already watched him
Mm-hmm.
get fired at 2 places, right? McCarthy. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
This is wonky.
And like the NFL and their head coaches is like, oh, we get fired one time off our job. Nobody want to talk to us. I mean, it's like, but in the NFL, these coaches get fired over and over
No,
again. And
like,
somebody
oh.
lining up to talk to them.
You get fired on that same day, that night.
Same
There'll be
day.
reports about, the so and so team wants to interview this guy for head coach. I was like, man, that quick?
That quick.
I was like, you don't want to sit down and think about how the tenure ended there, where they were at.
I mean, I've never been fired from a coaching job.
Mhm.
And the only time when I've left coaching jobs, the place I'm leaving is asking me, please stay and keep doing what you're doing. I can't believe in the head coaching realm that all these guys that get fired over and over again, and they just keep landing another job somewhere else, and they get fired, and everybody's like, wow, I'm really surprised. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's his track record.
Like NBA Doc Rivers, like how the
Yeah.
hell how do you keep getting jobs, even the better jobs too? Like, oh man.
And some of these coaches are good enough to win a lot of regular season games and be around the top, but they're not good enough to get a team to the top of the mountain.
They inherit good teams, so those good teams are still going to do good. But what they need is a good coach to take them over the top. You hired some other failure to take you over.
I think
the top.
some of them are just better off as coordinators as well.
Right. That they
Mike
don't have to
McDaniel.
manage the whole thing. Just concentrate on what you do. Don't worry about I'll take care of managing.
Yeah, I'll take
it.
care. I'll take care of this. You just play your role. Be that cog that we need you
Mike
to be.
McDaniel with a healthy Tua, that offense was crazy. It was fun to watch, but the rest of the team, it was a complete mess. And then even hear about everybody skipping out on meetings all the time and everything, was like he can't do it. But that offense is nice. If you could just worry
It is
about that.
nice. But you got to have discipline on a football team. I mean, you can't just have dudes doing whatever the hell they feel like doing. We all got to be on the same path, working towards the same goal. And if we're not doing that at that level, you ain't going to be successful. You're going to lose every time.
I think when you get the right coach, it doesn't take that long for a rebuild anyway. Like
It doesn't.
the Pats this year, the Jags with Liam Cohen, and then us with Ben Johnson.
The team that I coached at this last season was my first year there, and I think I'm retiring from coaching. I've had enough. But they were 2-8 the last 2 seasons. Now we didn't go 8-2, but we went 5-5, made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And the team that I coached the year before, they had won even a region championship. I was there when we won the region championship, went 8-2 or something like that. A good coach is going to make a team much better, much faster than you think. I always told the kids where I coach, I'm not on a building plan. I'm a win today. I'm here to win now. So all you seniors out there, if you want to get on board, let's get it done. And you find that when you're not looking past and looking into the future as a coach, the guys that are playing for you today will play a whole lot better when you're worried about what they're doing and not worried about how I rebuild for 3 years from now. That guy that's playing for you right now, he don't give crap 3 years from now. I might not be here. And in high school, you definitely won't be here. So you don't win over your team by telling the media that I'm rebuilding.
It's like in football, when you can get hurt at any point in the game just because how violent it is, it was like next year, or even 6 games from now, I don't really care.
Right. I want you managing to win now. You got to put it into right now. I mean, I went 8-2 2 years in a row at a school that never won more than 3 games in a 10-game season. and it's just because people are worried about when you take on a program like that is we're rebuilding it. It's not rebuilding it. You've got to make it competitive today. Make it competitive today and worry about
Dan,
tomorrow.
you typing in, bro?
I think that's what screwed over the NBA. All the organizations working about rebuilding, and they're all horrible.
Rebuilding what? You play 5 guys on the damn court at a time. When
Yeah.
you got to rebuild, you get one good guy, you're set.
Yeah. It was like the whole trust the process with the 76ers really screwed up a lot of teams. All trying to follow the same thing.
It worked for the Sixers in
Kinda.
a way. In a way, it got them good players. It just didn't translate into championships. That's Ben's fault though.
Yeah.
Well,
Look at Washington right now.
but it's the head coach's job to manage all of those personalities and make it mesh together. That's why, the guy with
Right.
New England, that coach, he was so good for so long because he's good at managing the team morale and everybody's, differences. The guy, what's his name? The guy was Chicago, the head coach there, Phil Jackson. He was good for so long because he's great at managing the entire thing.
And then going to LA, doing the same
That's
thing.
what I agree with.
Like Kobe and Shaq hate each other after a while, but still win.
Yeah, still win.
Some of these guys should just stay in a coordinator because you're not the whole thing guy. Your skill is making a great offense, not making a great team
or defense.
Or a great defense.
Yeah, stick to defense.
I think Keith brought up a great point. Let some of these guys stay coordinators. They've hit the ceiling for them, and that's okay.
And some of them will like fail even as that, and then they just get like 10 more jobs. It's crazy. Arthur Smith out of the Steelers, they still want him to be an OC. And Greg Roman, who just got fired from the Chargers, he's going to request for more interviews as well. But it's confusing. Like, I wonder what's going to happen with Eberflus after he got fired from us and then got fired from Dallas from being the DC, which I felt bad about because Dallas had nobody, but they had to blame somebody.
Got to blame somebody.
Because I think he's at least DC. But they just, that whole thing was a mess. Maybe I didn't watch them.
And the coaches are the easiest thing to blame. I mean, I'm sorry, but like I say to my players all the time, coaches coach and players play.
Yeah. You can only do so much.
Don't blame me for what happens out there if I can't control what happened out there. You be an idiot and make dumb plays. I mean, I don't care how good a coach you are. I had a team one time, a little small school. We did fine, but we had a quarterback. We ran this play down at the goal line one time against this team, and you have a swing back coming out, and then you got a guy in the back corner of the end zone, and you're reading that corner over there. Is he going to sit and watch the back come out in the flat because you're on the 4-yard line, or is he going to run to the back corner of the end? And you just do whatever that guy decides to do. If I'm going to play the corner, I'm going to swing it. If I'm going to play the flat, then I just throw the corner. We ran the play. The kid watches the corner, covered the guy in the corner, still throws that pass because that's the pretty pass to throw. Kid picks it. Next time we're down there in the same freaking spot, we call the same play and a timeout to tell the kid, watch the kid in the flat. He's wide open. Just throw it to him and he'll walk in the end zone. Snap the ball and play again. Corner drops back to the receiver in the corner. You know where this kid threw the damn ball. To the same kid who picked it in the same spot in the second time in a row. Now, is that my fault as a coach, or is that his fault for being an idiot?
You're right.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't care.
Throw the ball to the guy in the flat, and we score both.
Some people want to do what they want to do, or they believe in themselves a little bit too much. Like, you know what? I got this. Fuck what coach saying.
Yeah. That team still went like 8-2 that year, and the kid's a great kid. I talk to him to this day, but I tell him all the time, you're hard-headed. I mean, I told you what to do to be successful. Throw it to that guy.
He's like, nah,
in that game.
I got this.
I'll do my
I
own
got
thing.
this. The
Sometimes they
hard-headed
think
never
that.
learn.
They don't
The
need to
hard-headed.
be coached,
Mhm.
or they're harder to coach. They take coaching. It just takes them a while to say, you know what, maybe I ought to listen to that old guy. He might think he know what he's talking about.
Yeah. So,
Watch the UFC tonight.
we gonna
It's gonna be fun.
watch the UFC tonight. Yeah, we'll call it a show on that. Watch the UFC tonight, and cheer for. Well, we gave you our picks, man. We're looking for Seattle, and we don't want New England to be in the Super Bowl, but
Those bastards and their tongue.
Got no choice.
got no choice.
I just want to say thanks for letting me come on and have fun again, Keys. You know, I
Oh
enjoyed
man,
it.
we appreciate you, Coach.
Fun being on with Keith. I usually just make comments at him, and he sees some of them, and
Yeah.
not many of them. But it was fun. I really enjoy this.
My team's been in the cellar for a while, all of them. So it's fun to just be excited now.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
too. I forgot what it feels like to win a football game with the Raiders, boy.
Oh well, yeah. Well, we won we won like the same amount of games. I think we won maybe four. I think we won 4-13 this year. Yeah, and y'all went 3-14.
Even as losing and having one exciting person to watch, it's still fun.
I don't know that I've pointed it out in the past, but in the first week or two of the season, we beat the Patriots.
That's right. Yeah, at one point, y'all were undefeated this season.
I'm hanging my hat on that, boy.
And they're about to
So so it's potentially y'all beat the Super Bowl champions. Potentially.
That's all. So does that make us Super Bowl champions?
You can still hold that against them too.
Yeah, right.
We beat you guys.
Yeah. It was like the year in 2022, and we were a 3A football team, which is a smaller school, but we win the 3A state championship. During the course of the season, we had played the team that ends up going on and winning the 4A state championship, and we beat them in overtime. So we said we're really the 3A and 4A champions.
Yeah, there it is.
That's football math for you.
Like it counts.
Oh,
Think about it
tonight
too.
I'm on a podcast. I'm on Tristan's podcast. I don't let's see what channel is going to be on. It's going to be at 7:00 tonight. It is
Well, I take back what I said then. Don't watch UFC tonight. You should tune in and watch Keys on a podcast at 7:00.
yeah, the Hobby Hanger, 7:00. Tristan and Connor. So make sure y'all tap in to the Hobby Hanger.
I'm going to be on a podcast too coming up in the future.
Yeah.
What's in your rack?
Show us your racks.
That's your rack.
Show us your racks. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm supposed to be. We recording on the February 5th.
Okay.
She posted on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So it won't be live, but it will be me. And
We'll pull up. I'll pull up to support and check it out.
Please do.
So that being said, make sure y'all tap in and show us support and check us out on these podcasts. Check us out on Monday. No Balls, Just Things. Tell y'all who the guest is in just a second. No Balls, Just Things. It is Riley's Reptiles. Make sure you tap in for Riley's Reptiles. It's going to be a good one.
I love that guy. What a great dude. Riley's
Yeah.
Reptiles. He's out of California. And I just picked up a Brettles python I got a baby Brettles python from him and never had a carpet python before. But it just, so you guys know, if you want to deal with quality people, Riley at Riley's Reptiles is a guy that you can deal with. He's a quality individual.
There it is. Yeah, so you want to get to know a little bit more about that, man, just tap in on Monday. It's going down at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, I know it's an icy day, so I'm not going to have work. Hopefully, so there's definitely going to be a show on. Even still, if I'm sure it would be too cold that I'll even be at work very long. So the show is definitely going to go on. So make sure y'all tap in at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the real time zone, not the AZ time zone that's 2 hours behind us.
We don't spring
Man.
forward or fall back. We above the law. We
They
just
above
don't
the law.
keep the clocks where they at. How's that sound?
Yeah.
They gangster like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come make us change the clock.
Make them change the clock. Somebody make them change
They
the
ain't
clock.
changing nothing.
Y'all fellas got anything y'all want to say?
Stay safe. Have a good weekend.
Hey,
Stay
thanks again,
safe.
guys. Appreciate coming on and having a ball. It's fun.
Hang out with us next week, Coach, if you're free.
Man, if I'm free, I'll be here, baby.
All right.
So I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Tell me
Make
about
it do
your
what
phone.
it do, baby. Get your Ray Charles on. Okay.
Tell me about your phone, Keith.
Get the fuck off my phone and call your mother. We out.
Yeah.